Here's the daily price chart for Tesla Incorporated, stock ticker TSLA. Here we can see that the stock is sort of maintaining its prior price trends. Each of these candles would represent a daily trading period. So we can see that we've seen a succession of positive days here. We've got more than a full week here of positive trading moves, and this essentially followed the major breakout that occurred once prices actually crossed over this 199 level. In some sense, it's understandable that markets would be sort of overcoming this kind of $200 milestone. But other than that, there really isn't much much of a reason to identify this price level as being particularly significant. But all of that said, we are seeing some consolidative price action at these big round numbers. So, for example, this $200 level, we're seeing a bit of selling pressure, as we can see here, and then we're getting a little bit of a slowdown in momentum here again at roughly the 250 level. But for the most part, these trading actions, this trading activity has been, heavily focused on the top side, and the buying activity has been very extreme. This is really in line with all of our prior expectations. We were really calling for, a test of this 265 level near term, and we are seeing that projection come to fruition here. Yesterday, we saw price highs of 265.61, and then we saw a slightly better improvement on that number today, which came in at 265.72. So we are seeing a bit of a slowdown in momentum here, but we're really not seeing a major rejection here. And we have already broken the prior highs, which were posted at the end of last year. From the December 28 trading session, we can see that the prior resistance zone would be posted at 265.13. So we have broken above there, and we have managed to sort of maintain these levels. The only negative thing that I can really point to here would be the fact that we haven't closed above the 265.13 level on a daily basis yet. I would like to see that happen today. We're getting a bit of a bit of an evening star, kind of a doji candle formation here. However, so this is starting to look as though we could see a reversal here. I mean, we're not at that point yet. But it will be interesting to see how prices close today, because if we're not able to close above this 265 level, we could be in for a bit of a downside retracement here. Another reason that I point to this would be due to the fact that we have reached into overbought territory for this stock. So, in particular, we should point to the relative strength index, which is currently holding just below 8750. The extreme reading, technically, it really starts at the 90 level. Overbought readings first begin at the 70 level, but then we reach extremely overbought territory above 90. The RSI is a scale from 0 to 100. So we're not quite there yet, and I do still maintain a bullish bias here because the overall momentum reading here remains positive, and this is the daily chart. So this is a significant indicator reading. In addition to that, we have several interesting moving average crossovers here. Since this is the daily chart, the yellow line would represent the 20-day exponential moving average. Orange would be the 50-day. Purple would be 100-day. And the blue line here would be the 200-day exponential moving average. So as we can see here, the the yellow line is really posting some interesting activity here. It's forcefully crossed above all of these other longer term moving averages. So that on its own is a bullish signal. We're also starting to see some improvements in the 50-day moving average. It has just crossed over the 100 period EMA. And it looks as though we're ready to cross over the 200 period EMA as well. So, these will all be bullish signals. And this is being confirmed by a bullish indicator reading in the RSI. And then, if we pull out longer term here, we can see that, price rallies here have broken this major downtrend, which began, this would essentially have started in July 2023, when share prices were trading just below $300 per share. So, at the moment, we can start to dismiss this more recent downtrend move. we have technically broken these levels, so I'm ready to kind of exit this, Fibonacci analysis here from the overall market analysis that we're doing on this stock. I would just like to first see a daily close above this 265 level, and then I'll kind of officially close that out. We're technically above there. Like, this technically does kind of follow my rules here a bit. I just don't like to see, there's a bit of stalling here around the 265 level. And the way things currently stand, I mean, we could be in process of forming a doji candle on the daily chart. So, that would be a bit of a bit of a slowdown signal, a bit of a potential reversal signal. I'm not calling for a reversal in this stock just yet. We're not there yet. But these are some early kind of signals that suggest that we might not want to be too anxious about, calling an end to this prior downtrend just yet. We're just about there. We're knocking on the door. So, currently, one other factor that we have to point to here is this trading volume condition here, which does clearly show that bullish buying activity far outweighs, selling pressure. And then, the spike in trading volumes themselves would be much larger than normal. So, what this does tell us is that, the stock is getting a lot of attention, and it's favorable. I mean, we're not seeing any red candles here, any red bars in here in this trading volume history. So, at the moment, there was a bit. We did see a bit of a consolidation here, roughly around the 250 level. I wouldn't be surprised to see some short term, maybe day traders looking to, wait for a reversal into that area and then possibly buy again. But I would be a bit more concerned here. We could be looking at a near-term top, say on the 30-minute chart or the 15-minute chart, if we do break back below this 250 level. And that's mostly just because, this has been a very strong rally. I mean, overall, we were expecting this move. We were expecting a break of this 265 level. But at the same time, we're approaching extremely overbought territory, and the stock has had a tremendous run. I mean, it's not surprising here to see a bit of a corrective pullback, some profit taking at these levels, things like that. So, I wouldn't exactly be a buyer right here. I mean, I would prefer to wait for some additional downside before considering re-entering long positions or building new long positions or anything like that. However, overall, this downtrend here has reversed. I mean, we are past that point. The horse is out of the barn as far as that prior downtrend is concerned. So here's the current market analysis for Tesla Incorporated, stock ticker TSLA.